Hello, hello! We're back at it with Mamiya, which I forgot to connect to the game. It's fine. But yeah, oh my god, it's so tiny. Welcome! I like this game, but it was so long. So long. It's probably not even that long. Wait, let me check it. Mamiya game length. It feels long. It says it's only 20 hours, but if you do everything, it's 46 hours. I feel like that's where we're at this point, you know? Just doing all of it, doing the most at all times. But yeah, I'm so excited to continue playing Mamiya. Can't you tell? Don't I sound excited? Anyway, I barely remember what happened. I was gonna give a synopsis, but I don't remember. That's okay though. I was playing Honkai and got a little behind on stream time, but it's okay. I'm currently playing through some of the newer events, even though I'm behind in the story, so I can't play all of them. There's like a cute one, like an origami bird one I really want to do, but I'm not far enough in this story. A cheery soprano at the theater. I mean, hello, I am so excited to play Mamiya. It's like vaguely my singing voice. That's like halfway there. I feel a little sicky, so my throat might not be at peak performance, but we're gonna try real hard. Gonna see if I can like even. Oh wait, I don't want to load it. Even remember any of the voices I gave for them. Okay, finally on episode 3. There's so many chapters, so many. It's fine. A new spectator appears before the spectator who decided history. The new mentor claims the actions of the first one were from pure ego. I don't really know what that means, but here we go. Tokyo, during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. Don't know why somewhere through the summer people are probably getting sick. I usually get head colds all the time. I think currently it's because it's like humid, so your sinuses are all like, ugh. Yeah, I usually get sick like twice a year, like seasonal changes. But last year I got like super sick. It sucked. It was like a upper respiratory infection. I had to be on like 4 medications. Awful. Oh god. Actually, that's not even what his voice sounds like. I'll get to his voice eventually. Actually, the prophecy has already become reality. Nope, we ain't there at all. It was all so quiet. The hustle and bustle, the tragedies from 300 meters below couldn't reach me up here. There was no longer anyone who would say anything in response to my whisper. Oh.
Endings are always anticlimactic. Or at least, there wasn't supposed to be.
The gall of you to say that. Same, I caught a respiratory virus during the midpoint of my spring semester. Ooh, that sucks. It's awful being sick during school, especially since they like don't believe you. You're like, I'm really sick, I promise.
Oh, what joy. Nights this fun are hard to come by. After all, today is the day my dearest desire is fulfilled. You should celebrate it too. This world's end, the way your friends ended up, the whereabouts of the fantasy. They were all the results of your choices.
I feel like I'm gonna be really unhinged for this one. Ooh, cutscene. Oh wow, that art is so pretty. What the heck? Can I draw like that?
I spent a long time thinking. The speed at which time change grows faster day by day.
Well, I mean, unless you keep skipping classes, I told my teachers I got sick and they understood because I had perfect attendance. Dang. I mean, yeah, boy, I had to take some mental health breaks, but it's fine. Oh, I know. This game is like bumping music, great illustrations sometimes.
All information is spread in an instant, becomes boring just as quickly, and once it's drained of all worth, something else rises to take its place. And when the difference born from the presence of a shape, a body is torn away along with all common sense coagulated over it.
Same. I mean, I feel like I'm halfway there. I'm just bad at rendering. I just need to, like, go through, like, a painting boot camp on how to render. Like, lighting. Because that's all, like, mostly lighting.
Where would you find true value?
A good way to practice if you want to do a certain style is, like, tracing as practiced. Like, don't, like, trace and then be like, oh my god, I did this. But if you want to, like, learn a style, it's really helpful. Like, I used to trace, like, manga panels, and it helped me kind of muscle memory the shapes.
Look, spectator, and burn it into your retinas. Look how the world changes, then proceeds to end. Look what's left after it happens.
I mean, same. I can't draw hands for shit, as evidenced by yesterday's stream. There will be nothing left, besides the fact that it will be over. If the world ends, Mamiya would be over too. Upon hearing my answer, a gust of wind hit us as the man smiled with intense joy. He wants to die, obviously.
Not at all. After it ends, Mamiya.
Oh, that's cute. He got some big-ass hands, though.
Mamiya will stop being a fantasy and become something that can exist. My dearest desire has finally been fulfilled.
Jeez, Mamiya, what are you even, every wannabe edgelord from my middle school while listening to Linkin Park or 3 Days Grace? Hey, I still have a 3 Days Grace song on my phone. You could probably guess which one.
The flesh, the bones, the warmth I've been wanting for 3,000 years is finally here.
He do got that yaoi hands. I mean, this game is pretty yaoi.
There's no need for any roundabout nonsense. There's no barrier between the flesh and the mind.
Animal I have become. Because I am edgy. I just, like, viscerally in my mind is just this AMV of, like, Gaara from Naruto with, like, an animal I have become, like, fucking, like, AMV. And it's just, I don't know. It's probably terrible, but that's all I remember with that song.
After all, when the world ends, all that's left here is perspective.
Mamiya. It does suit him. They're so gay. I ship it.
Oh,
it's Natsume. I will never accept or tolerate your existence.
Fine by me. Shoot. Try and kill me, Natsume. If you do, it'll be proof that Mamiya has a body.
Why are you so...
I'm so happy. Finally, everyone's desires will come true. Through the world's end, the shared illusion will be complete.
Not too much. I'm like a sap. I'm like a secret sap. I like fluff. I like it when they're like, one of them's kind of like angy, edgy, or like, I don't like romance, and the other one's like a little fluffy. Aw, thank you so much for Soul. Also, thank you so much for the shout out yesterday. Enjoy your lurking. I sound ridiculous because I don't know. Why are you so fixated on proving Mamiya's existence? Is it really worth it at world's end?
Come on, try killing me, spectator.
Oh my god, I'm like so flummy.
Follow your hatred and despair. And prove that Mamiya exists. Mamiya, gunshot, bang bang.
Oh, back to him dying. Oh yeah, because he was from like a different dimension or some shit. Or a different world? Ugh, I'm so flummy. Flesh scattered about and touched my cheek. It felt warm. There was no story beyond the sea. This was because I stubbornly refused to accept the reality before me. Kikuchi Ryo was standing in place, dumbfounded. Toho Minato and Marichika Haruki began running over as they realized that something wasn't right. The cold waves crashing nearby and the warm friends around me were frozen in time. And this was all because I couldn't accept this. Did you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it is Maya.
Yes.
Then why didn't you stop me? You could have done that much.
You can't accept this?
Accept this conclusion and ending this tragic. This is supposed to be the true course of the story. Why? Why did this happen to him? I fell to my knees and desperately gathered the scattered pieces of flesh. Did he explode? It sounds like he exploded. Why was it just Suo Kato? Why just him? And when I looked again, I noticed that the pieces I had gathered up turned into paper. Why?
Good job making a choice. You did well, and I'm not saying that just to make you feel better. You put 3 on one side of the scale and 1 on the other, and you chose correctly.
When I heard those words, all blood was drained from my face. The years 2012 and 1999, the weight of my friends' lives. Had I actually put some of my friends over others?
It's something I couldn't do.
No, I didn't mean for this to happen. In a fit of rage, I grabbed Mamiya. He didn't resist one bit. Give him back! Give Suo Kato back to me! Please, he's my dear friend. Let me save him. I want him to live. For a moment, Mamiya's expression changed as though he was about to cry. I don't get Mamiya, like the person. He seemed like, I'm like, are you a good guy? Are you a bad guy? You just seem kind of wild. Like, he was just like choke holding Natsume, and now he's like, me, boo-hoo, I'm sad for you.
If I could bring him back, I would have done it already. But this is 2012. Suo Kato doesn't exist here.
Congratulations! You finally set the true course of a story. Your first one. Yeah. What a wonderful first step. This calls for a celebration. Thank you. Her excitement made me feel a bit guilty, since I was completely out of it. The only thing on my mind was Suo Kato's final smile, and Mamiya's face when he looked like he was about to cry. Whoa, who the hell is that? I don't even know what voice to give them. Here, let me drink some of my weird-ass drink. You don't seem very focused. Anything on your mind? Well, yes. Oh, wait, you're right up in my face. Who are you? Oh, that was very not British. How do you like your pound cake? Oh, you already came. Do you know him? Let me introduce him. This is... Hello, I'm a skilled spectator, and from today onwards, I'll be tutoring you. A harmless face and a drawn-out voice. Let's get along, you silly little newbie. Part playfully, part scathingly, he introduced himself and extended his hand. When I gave him a handshake, I noticed the faint scent of cypress tree. Well, I cannot read today. This is Natsume. Just recently, he finally set the true course of a book. Oh, but that's like beating a slime in an RPG. Is it really something worth celebrating? He used to not be able to do even that much. Wow, they're just roasting him. I've heard about you. You're the spectator with memories, right? And you got tasked to deal with the world you lived in, correct? If it's not going well, why not ask for a change? Oh, but Mr. Spectator, would you really bend our Lord's will so casually? And you're the same as ever, huh? Honestly, it's all the more reason to get this over with. Whoa. Just click the thing. So, proper spectators do their jobs as quickly as they can. Huh. I really don't get you. You're basically the only one in the heavens who's this passionate about your job. Ugh, give me a sec, I'm getting a little toasty because I have to turn off all my stuff. It's 1:07 today. I'm staying inside, but I've been running errands. Oh, 1:07, Jesus. I don't think it's that hot near me. That sounds awful. I'm sorry, Ash. Is it at least a dry heat and not like a wet heat? Sounds a little... Thank you. Hydration, Fenray. Kill me, waterboard me. He opened a black book and took out a quill pen. Nobody actually knows what's right, so you can go about it randomly. Wow, he doesn't give a shit. Like this. Just make a line and 1, 2, 3. He made lines and tore out the pages with an oddly satisfying rhythm that left me dumbfounded. Oh, such speedy hands. How wonderful. Wait, I'm gonna drink more water. I don't know why my throat is so like blah blah. That was how it's supposed to be done. Anyway, let me explain a spectator's job. Why did it take him this long to, like, come and explain a job? As he began talking, book in hand, the librarian went away as if she had some business to take care of. I live in California. It's always hot in the summer and cold in the winter. There's never in between. Maybe spring. That's fair. California does seem like dry as hell. I took a vacation there a couple years ago, and it was, like, so hot. Like, yeah, dry hot, but so hot. And I was from Florida, so, for a bit. Not currently. I'm not doxing myself. As he began, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I did that. Books untouched by spectators only have a few lines in them. Just some text that acts like an abstract of sorts. He opened the book and showed that it was more blank pages than text. It seemed like a book that didn't have its truth set in stone yet, just like the story I was dealing with. And when we spectate them, they start to be filled in. The moment he caressed the book with the palm of his hand, it grew more than double its size. See how spectating it made the draft swell up. It's a bit misleading to say that we spectators ourselves are made of ink, but, well, you could think of it like that. Oh my god. Blah, blah. He also added that he wasn't particularly good at explaining things, all while working non-stop. Sure. You then make it thinner by cutting out the possibilities that are unlikely to be part of the true course, and run a pen over whatever's set in stone. He tore out several pages, sending them flying. That was what I'd done back when I set the date to 2012. The pieces of paper fell and vanished before touching the ground. You might have to add a description every now and then, but it's usually just a little course correction at most. You rarely have to write anything. Oh, I have my sounds on. Whoops. Phone notifications. Though when you do, you really do. With a cynical expression, he lightly waved his hand. Anyway, as you repeat all this, you eventually get a complete, settled story. The book that had been repeatedly growing and contracting finally assumed a size that was just right and became a well-paced, complete story. In a way, a spectator's job is to interpret the few lines of text our Lord gave us. Everyone interprets things differently, but what's impossible doesn't happen. See? It's simple. Uh-huh. So yeah, this job can be done in a snap. What are you working on right now? This one. Whoa. He was clearly disturbed. Huh. So this is what happens to books when you just spectate them without setting their true course. But I just can't accept it. I can't accept the way the story ends. You can't accept it. What's that supposed to mean? Don't let your ego drive your decisions on the story. That is dramatic music. Oh my god. A bundle of hundreds of papers fell to the floor. But wanting those you love to be happy is only natural, isn't it? Who in their right mind would accept a fate in which their friends die? And so, even if this was driven purely by ego, I wanted to save them. Goodbye, Rio. To save them. My eyes reddened and tears began rolling down my cheeks. Huh? Mm-hmm. What? Save them. Ugh, what a pain. I shouldn't have agreed to do this. You're making it look like I'm bullying you. Come with me for a sec. As I broke down crying, the spectator dragged me somewhere else. So, have you calmed down yet, you silly goose? I'm sorry. Oh my god. He'd taken me deeper into a long hallway covered in portraits. You've got a runny nose. He even gave me a tissue to blow my nose with. He called me a silly goose, but I really felt like I was in no position to argue against anyone calling me names. That surprised me. I haven't seen tears in a while. You're a bit like a baby, huh? It's so embarrassing. He does cry a lot, though. I get that you're deeply attached to the story you've been given. Still, that doesn't mean you can slack on your job as a spectator. You need to set the truths and make the books complete. If you delay that just because you don't like how they end, the story will lose its structure. Which means that it'll be in limbo. Definitely not a fate you'd want for any story. You're a spectator, so you do understand how majestic it is to be written into the Akashic records, don't you? I do. I knew it since I first found myself here. Like it's instinct. Right? And if you have too many ifs, the book will become bloated and drag on. That's an awful thing for a story. It's like leaving it half dead. As I lost myself in thought, the man, seemingly impatient, whispered something else. People begin their existence as ideas here in the heavens above. I keep forgetting it's religious until I get there. And then I remember. Huh? The words, like a line from a poem, made me look up. They told you this, didn't they? We were here before we were born in the world below. I breathed in the scent of dust combined with a sense of nostalgia. That is idea. It lingers in this place, devoid of any flesh. Oh my god. My throat is so unhappy with me today. Okay. That is how all souls are. Do you understand? It's not just you either. The friends in the story that you're so invested in were all ideas as well. So the souls here are chosen by our Lord, cross over the river of oblivion, and are born as people. Oh my god, I'm so nasally sounding today. Holy shit. He looked at me with damp eyes that betrayed no emotion. That is what the stories are. For idea, our origin, the greatest desire of all is to gain a body and leave some sort of mark. For us, to mistreat books is a sin. So, you silly goose, you should keep on setting the truths. It's what's best for you and your friends. How should I refer to you, by the way? What a strange thing to say. We spectators are a collective that don't require personal indicators such as names. But if you gained a body after being an idea and went on to be chosen as a spectator, then you must have been an individual with a name someone else would use, right? I mean, don't none of them have their memories except for him? Perhaps. Though unlike you, the rest of us don't have memories, so I can't be sure. Ha! See? His expression was laced with a hint of sadness, as well as nostalgia. He looked almost like a brother, remembering the smile of a younger sister. Perhaps he too had experienced stories that impacted him. How about you give me a nickname then? Huh? A nickname? Referring to him as a senior. Ah! Thank you so much for the raid, Zectra! Wow! Okay, wait. I have an ad start. I'll snooze this ad. Alien Raid! Let me give you a shout out. Shout out. Oh my god. I barely remember this shout out ever. Did it work? Oh, you're playing Elder Scrolls? Oh, thank you for the follow, Krasganon. Oh, that is so fun to say. My name is, welcome Raiders. My name is Dire Fenry. I'm a Hellhound VTuber, voice actor, I don't know, general cryptid that likes playing spooky games and visual novels and just kind of random nonsense. But thank you so much again, Zectra. I hope your stream was great. I was gonna say words. Oh, if you need to take a break or rest up after stream, more than welcome. I really appreciate you sharing your community with me. I'm here, voice acting Mamiya, which is a very wild visual novel that I feel like I've been playing for 10 years. It's about books and existential crises. It's a time. And I gave both of the main characters really stupid voices, and now I'm fucking stuck with it. What did it do? Referring to him as a senior would just make me think of the person behind the door. I'll call you Nidome. He just pulled that out of nowhere. Nidome? That means second. I went for that because you're the second other spectator I've met. Or is that too simplistic? No. Nidome, huh? I like it quite a bit, actually. A smile appeared on his face as he stood up and began walking away. Yep, you know, we love it. Existential books. Existential books. Yes, existential books. Existential crises and books. So basically, this character right here, Natsume, died in his world and became a spectator where he changes the outcomes of, like, other worlds through books. He, like, reads books and goes into those worlds and can change things. But he goes into his world and tries to change how all his friends die. It's super weird. Please, wait. As I chased after him, I found Nidome on one of the countless portraits hanging here. Did this hall also have a portrait of me? Or of the senior? Once Nidome's lecture was over, I was left alone. What? Have you never noticed the Digimon? I always have them. Also, if you go on my about page, if you have any points, you can change your Digimon. Or you can just tell me. Oh, wait. I think I have... This game is tiny, so I have enough room to grab them. Where the frick is my Digimon? There. Oh, don't launch it. It's already open. I don't need, like, 3. Here. Whoop. I feel like there's a way to pin it. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, Krasganon. Here. Where am I going to put Zectra? Oh, why is there a box of invisibility? Okay. Here, Zectra, go here. Now you live there. Who else? I can pin somebody else. Here, I'll pin me. I love doing stupid shit. Okay. Once Nidome's lecture was over, I was left alone. After that, I found myself going into the darkness I wasn't allowed to visit. Oh, my gosh, why is my chat being so stupid? Not actually just my little scrolly thing. I, like, can't read what people are saying. You are Lobomon, I think. He's from the season I've been rewatching with on my Digimon Watch thing parties. Oh, you switched to XVmon. We love XVmon, even though you're trapped in your little pinned corner. But yeah, the little purple one that mine is Doraemon. He's like one of my faves. I have a humongous life-size plushie of him because I'm insane, and it was like so much money. I actually like Flame Dramon better than XVmon. Trapped forever. Wait, let me see. I want to move you. Can I not move it once you're pinned? Okay, you live there now. Same. So I looked up his design, like how they designed it, and they're like, so we just mix everything that's cool and edgy. It's a dragon, and he's a dragon wolf. It was three things. I can't remember what it was. Dragon wolf something. Beelzemon and Makagaugamon. I also like Beelzemon. I have a model kit figure of him over here. I really want the tiny figure like I have for Alphamon. I have my three faves. We talking Digimon. We're sidetracking so hard. Three faves are Alphamon, Beelzemon, and Black Greymon, which are all edgy and black. I have a type. But yeah, probably Agunimon is also up there. And then Doraemon. Because I'm basic. I'm also like really into Tokamon lately. Like I like the big edgy ones and the super tiny cute ones. Digimon tier list. Phew, I'm so at peace here. The other folks of the library just tell me to work the moment they see me. Dark, edgy, and handsome. Yes, exactly. A huge fan of Patamon and Gomamon as a kiddo. That's so basic. I recently am also super into Gomamon. Like I really like there's this sleepy figure of him and it's so cute. Like I need it. Oh my gosh, yes, Lady Devimon, we love it. I almost got a Lady Devimon when I was playing Digimon World, and then I accidentally murdered my Digimon because that game is so confusing. You have the Sleepy Gatomon. Whoop. It said, I will drop you. I have the Sleepy Tentomon. I want the whole set. They're all so freaking cute. Yeah, from the Gachapon. Okay, now I'm scared because we have that there's a mall near me where they had the Gachapon, and that's where I got it at. I feel like we might live near each other. Except I will vaguely describe this mall and tell me if it sounds like a mall near you. A sketchy, sad mall that has nothing cool except for like a one comic store, and I don't even know if it's a comic store. It doesn't really count as a comic store. Weird figure store and Gachapon, and that is the only good thing in this mall. I think there's a movie theater too. Most 90% abandoned mall. Very Stranger Things, but it has Gachapon, so I will drive there for that. You're probably have a cooler mall than that mall. I feel like secretly a bunch of my VTuber friends live close to me. Except for obviously the ones not from here. Oh man. Okay. Listen. Somebody, like when I posted that picture on my Twitter of that con, somebody recognized the con and was like, oh, I know what con you went to because I recognize the building. And I'm like, oh, well, future friend meetup maybe. It's a college town, so the mall is lame, but it survives. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. Jail. Okay, wait. Sorry for ads. It's okay. I'll chill and drink water for a hot second so my throat doesn't die. Wah. Here, I'll do some nonsense with the... Gotta support the homies. It's okay. I'm gonna explode. Oh god, that's my favorite. Oh, can I throw a bomb? I'm just gonna like dick around with these guys. Left click or right click? More bombs. Bombing everyone. What does this little guy do? Oh, I just spawned a random Digimon. Who are you, sir? Get out of here. Get out of here, random man. Oh, it spawns a star. I can slingshot. What does this thing do? Oh, I can build a thing. Just slingshotted Ash. This is so dumb. I'm so entertained, but it's so dumb. Ew. Look at them go. Okay, I'll actually play for a little bit. Do what I said I would do and not get immediately distracted. Anyways. Phew, I'm so at peace here. The other folk of the light... I think I just said this. Though I guess it's my own fault for being indecisive and not setting any truths. I muttered that to myself, but there was no one around to respond. The wise yet standoffish voice behind the door was no longer there. There's so much I want to ask you. I took out the handgun. Oh my god, he has a handgun. The handgun I had concealed on me and grasped it tightly before my chest. It was the only proof left that I had an ally. Forget I said that. I'm just having a moment of weakness. I'll be leaving now. As I began to turn around, I heard footsteps behind me. Wow, thank you so much for subbing, Zectra. You were just like, I refuse these ads. How dare you ad? Thank you so much. Wait, I'll do a firework out of explosion. Out of excitement. I exploded from happiness. Look at me go. There, dead. Exploded. I feel like you're like, it only had like 3 seconds left in that ad. You're like, I refuse you 3 seconds. But yay, thank you. We made us finish our little subscriber goal. So I can have another, animated emote. There's an excited explosion. Here, I'll pin you somewhere funny now. Where are you? There. Boop, boop, doop. Here, you can sit on my shoulder. Yeah, I actually already have too many animated emotes, and I've had one sitting on the side for a bit, so I'll put it back now that I have it like another slot. As I began to turn around, I heard footsteps behind me. I hastily hid the handgun and quieted my breathing. Yes, the high life. Here, where's Ash there? I'll put Ash on my shoulder too. They subbed yesterday. Sometimes the games are only full screen, so I can't have like the avatars chilling at the bottom too. You know what I mean? Like interactable for me. I hastily hid the handgun and quieted my breathing. As the footsteps drew closer, a scent hit my nose. It was a smelly smell that smelled sort of smelly. It was the scent of a Rhine black tea, the pleasant scent of a cypress tree. Ooh. Dang, there's usually someone in here that's really obsessed with this game, and they know like every single thing, like every choice does. Gizia, where are you? I need help. What do I pick? Not the smelly smell. I like tree smells. I literally, at the con, got a roller perfume that smells like a tree. And they were like, they had a bazillion different like fandom perfumes. And they were like, I was like, I like things that smell like trees. And then they gave me 2. And now I smell like a tree all the time. Like a good tree. Like a fresh licking some bark. It was the pleasant scent of a cypress tree. I only knew of one person who had this scent about them. Oh, he smells like a cypress tree. Are you lost? Well, you don't look like you are, you silly goose. I feel like he's flirting with me. Nidome. Raising his hand and walking casually, Nidome appeared before me. Someone like you shouldn't be alone. 11.5, damn. No worries, thank you so much for subbing! And for the raid! Wah! I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Dang. I'm sorry for your work suffering. That sucks. I have work in more hours than that. Oh my gosh. Yes! All the little hearts. I need a heart emote. Well, now that I have another emote slot, maybe I'll make one. I want to make a raid emote and probably a heart emote. All mine are very cursed. But I hope you have a good night. And yeah. I'll be here. Voice acting stupid shit. I need to send you a Discord invite so we can watch Digimon together since I'm doing that. Do that all the time. The Digimoning. Oh, here. I'll just drop it here. If you want to join. No pressure, though. Someone like you shouldn't be alone. Oh, whoop. Not British. Someone like you shouldn't be alone. Who knows what could happen to you here? I'm sorry, but this place helps me calm down and think. Does that have something to do with the spectator who's behind this door? How did you know about that? Hey, I'm your tutor. I did have a look at your report. Do you know who that spectator who... Oh my gosh. Do you know the spectator who was here? His sharp eyes glared at me for a second, and then he made a smile. Oh, so you don't know. That foolish jester went and rewrote a story I was in charge of. He did it after I had already spectated and completed it. I'm pretty sure that spectator was, like, in love with somebody and changed the story because he was in love with, like, a character. And that's why he got locked up in here. He rewrote a story that's already been spectated and completed. Is that even possible?
Possible? Blah, blah.
It is. Though it's also an easy way to get marked as a sinner. I like when he does a little side mouth. It looks like a little banana. I was called over to make sure someone as charming as you doesn't go down the wrong path. He came closer to me, his face in a devilish grin. Is it also possible to rewrite a truth that's already been set? Are you even listening to me? Don't get any funny ideas. Please tell me. I want to start over and... Sorry, but you wouldn't be able to. Why? 'Cause that idiot borrowed the handgun, didn't return it, and now it's gone. The handgun I was hiding near my chest suddenly became heavier. A handgun? I mean, I do not church at all. But I feel like I would, burn. I mean, look, I'm a hellhound. Me and church don't mix. So there, obviously, if there was no church, there'd be no underworld. Or at least as we know it. Handgun? Oh, blah, blah, blah. You want to know. It's the ace up the sleeve he prepared so he could kill me. What? How is he going to kill him? Kill? My senior was gonna kill Nidome. Weren't we spectators immortal? And how would a gun help in rewriting a story? If it was loaded with normal bullets, it couldn't kill us or be able to rewrite anything. Well, not like we have any way to confirm that. Is the gun lost? The librarian and co are desperately looking for it, but if they can't find it, then I guess it's gone. After throwing open the door and looking around once, Nidome turned around and left. Wait! What? I have just one more question. Were you on bad terms with him? On bad terms? Well... For my case, when I walk past a church, someone drives past me yelling that Mother ever needs Jesus. Oh. That's scary. I'm sorry. That sounds awful. I mean, I don't really walk around my town much. There's like 3 churches, but... I don't know. That is wild. I do get weird looks if I dress like super punk around me, like around where I live, since it's like a tiny town. Listen, you can't tell tone over messages. If it was like super tiny town, I could see that shit happening. But it is California. They're pretty liberal and not crazy. Or less crazy, just on fire all the time. He put on a mischievous grin before continuing. I just hate him way, 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 way more than anyone else in the world. That's it. Hey, you. You know what I want to say, right? What a coincidence. I myself felt that I had to consult you. About how we would handle Natsume. Oh, about how we would handle Natsume. He's a funny guy, but he sure is troublesome. His helplessness does make him seem more charming. But a spectator with emotional investments is no good. Those feelings of his must go. Silly goose. Natsume! What is this about? Did something good happen? Did you get some sweets you like? My, how charming. Huh. Silly little baby. It's time for a practical exam. Practical? I'm sorry, but I'm still not confident enough to do that story. That's why we'll help you out. We'll rewrite it the way you think. Huh? I will bring some more tea. A lot more. Oh, yes, please. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, it's time. We'll start your lesson in how to end a story. Here, just make a line and 1, 2, 3. Writing is simple. You already have all the materials for it. And the best is the one that finishes them. My, what a wonderful spectator. My head feels like it's gonna split open. Here, just make a line and 1, 2, 3. Make a line, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Make a line, 1, 2, 3. Literally, he's getting fucked with so hard. He's gonna be like delusional. Look at his pupils. His pupils are like gone. He's like, hello, I am hypnotized now. I did it. I did it. Good. Now you just need to offer it and you'll be done. Will that make it possible to change the story again? Have you ever used a marker on a book that's already in print? Good point. I'll read it one last time. Excited by the completion of the story, I opened the book. Tokyo, 2012, the year in which the world was prophesied to end. Natsume died. December 28th, 2012. Oh. Here lies Natsume Suichiro. Time to go beyond the light. At that moment, I instantly vanished. Natsume. Oh my god, he sounded so nice. Like, Natsume. Natsume, where are you? Hey. Huh? Hey, where are you? Dude, come on. Come on. Everyone has been relying on me. What about the game, man? Didn't you say you were gonna beat me at billiards? You can't be serious. You okay with me taking this one and running? Dude. Weren't you gonna pick a flower for me? A flower that would suit me. I was gonna pay you back by making a bouquet made of flowers that suit you. Oh my god, they are so dating. Don't mess with my plans like that. Where are you, damn it? Don't mess with us like that. Without you, I won't get as many cheap eggs. And that's no good. Midori, do you know anything about Natsume? Nope. But you met him, right? At my place? I don't know, I don't remember. Why would you say that? Quit being mean. I'm not. You're the one who should stop being mean. I really didn't see him. Sorry about that. Seriously. But why? I can't reach him by phone. I'm just now realizing that I don't even know where he lives. I feel like Natsume is kind of like Mamiya then. Because then previously Mamiya said he was whatever. Oh my god, I forgot what they're called. Witnesser person. He's so one-sided. And this is after I showed him where my place is. Is that wilted yellow flower the only thing he left at my place? It's so sudden. This music is so emo. Yeah, I know. I myself did this to other people. But I was never this cruel with them. You can't just vanish like that after cracking open someone's heart and doing whatever in there. Oh, Ash, you just noticed you changed your Digimon. Oh, that's Lobomon. Who is the other one then? Aggressiver Lobomon? You just don't do that. Damn it. Minato. Marichka. We're the only ones who know Natsume. Just us. The ones who'd agreed to meet up and give Natsume Suichiro something for his next life. Was it really just the three of us? What? No, I'm just imagining things. Oh yeah, because they fucking forgot about that other guy. Suo Tohomin, nope, Suo something. Suo. No, you're not. Huh? What am I saying? This is gonna end the story, so it's fine. Or at least, it should be. Oh my god, I need to drink water. Wait, hiccups.
Ha.
Is it really, though? Why doesn't anyone remember Natsume? No, I just wanted to keep you all further away from Mamiya.
Natsume was definitely there.
Forget about me. Let's just end the story.
Is there a point of living in a world without Natsume?
They sound hardcore like he's Mamiya. Why would you even ask that?
Because of all you did is change who they depended on.
Oh man, I gave him a his voice is getting crazier every time I do it. Next thing I knew, Mamiya was whispering next to me.
I've told you this before. Well, I guess this is just how it is. The story is told like a patchwork of known pages.
But if the story ends, that's for the best. That's what Nidome said. Not wanting to look at him, I turned my back on Mamiya, but he still stayed close.
Don't you think that what the characters are doing and saying is a bit familiar?
I know what you're trying to say. It's just like what happened after Mamiya disappeared in 1999, right? But what else can I do? This is the only path I can cling to.
Yeah, it's an ending that can't be avoided. No matter how much you struggled, you're just like me.
You're just like me. I wonder if Mamiya is the senior behind the door. I could feel my eyebrows twitch upon hearing those words. I don't like that. I don't know why, but I really don't like that. I was about to finally conclude this story, but for some reason I almost felt like crying. Weird. It seems like something to be happy about. I felt like a child throwing a tantrum in a toy shop. I just wanted to whine and stay where I was. I didn't get what this was about, but I really, really didn't like it.
If you don't like this, then how about you think about a bit? What? Then how about you think for a bit, spectator?
As I hung my head, Mamiya's hands grabbed my cheeks.
Stop doing what someone tells or wants you to do and use the brain trapped inside this body you're so proud of. Will you really be satisfied if you complete this story as it is now?
Before my scattered mind could get mad at him for touching me, wondering why he was acting so desperate, the serious look in his eyes pierced my heart.
Are you sure you want to close off the mystery, the conclusion, and Mamiya like it is right now?
The skin touching my cheek was oddly warm. He was talking to me with an expression completely unlike the nightmare I'd been up against until now.
Are you seriously okay with leaving Suo Kato dead? Just him?
Those heterochromic eyes were trembling within my faded vision.
Hey, Natsume.
Right. My name wasn't Silly Goose or Spectator. It was just Natsume. I'm not okay with any of this. I still feel like there's some of Suo Kato's blood on my face. I let out a deep breath and fixed my leather gloves to regain my senses. I wonder if anyone ever cosplays this. If I set this as the year 2012, Suo Kato's very existence will be erased. Of course it will. He died in 2003, so there's no way he could have met them. No one would know him. They wouldn't be friends. There's no way I can digest something that feels this off.
If I could bring him back, I would have done it already. You're the one who can change this story. Suo Kato's end
can only be changed by me. Suo Kato's end. Huh? Why is there a letter in my pocket? It had no sender on it, so I found it dubious, but I opened it regardless. Why? Why did I forget something so important? Is there anything at all that could be a clue to prove Natsume's existence? Huh? What is this letter? The sender is Suo Kato. I don't remember a frickin' letter. To Rio. I always go back home while thinking of the letters you give me. When I think about the letter I stored in my bag, I feel like this place I put it becomes warmer. You told me not to open it until I get home, and I guess that order really worked on me. Who is this? It's not Natsume, so... Hey, Rio. I'm always scared. These happy days won't last forever, and I do understand that everything has to eventually end. But I feel like it could be tomorrow, and that thought alone makes me tremble as I write this. I'm forgetting something. That's why I'm really happy that the day you read this letter has actually come. It's not like I know that you're reading it. I guess you could say that the text is happy, or is it the letter? That doesn't make much sense, does it? As I am right now, all I can do is hope that you will eventually read this. It'd be pretty nice if it reached you, is what I mean. That is, if we meet again, let's have even more fun than before. Suo Kato. Why? This guy brings up such important feelings in me, so why can't I remember him? Why? Oh, well, really, Batman there. There was a letter in my pocket, and just like how it was with Kikuchi Rio, it was from Suo Kato. This is for you. Can I read it? No! Letters are something you're supposed to read after coming home. He gave me this on the 3rd Friday of the month. Oh, God. So tongue-tied. When we went to Tokyo Tower, I guess I haven't touched it since. I really don't remember that at all. A letter left by you, who doesn't exist in 2012, surviving the gap in time. As the scent it was stained with filled me with treasured emotions and worry. I undid the seal on it. I also want you to make lots of memories. I finally realized this was no good. The story couldn't be filed away without you. I can't let it end like this. There must be something I can do, even now. Okay, that's enough. It's done, so I'll take this to our Lord. You've got plenty more work waiting for you. But please, wait, I still haven't... There it is. The silly goose's common display of ego. Listen, the story isn't yours alone. And you finished writing it, right? There's nothing more you can do from here. Oh, I gave this guy like the wildest voice. Are you sure this is okay? Oh my God, I can't even do it anymore. I heard my senior's voice in my head. It was as clear as it had been when he talked from behind the door. Are you sure you want to let the story of your friends end like this? I gave him like a weird-ass, deep southern voice. Next thing I knew, my hand was holding his gun. To Natsume! Oh, yeah. I recalled his voice. To Natsume, did I surprise you with this letter? I figured a letter would be the best way to express my feelings, so I sat down and wrote this one. Natsume, the day you showed up at the funeral with the note containing Natsume's will, my daily life changed a little bit. I met up with older people from a high school I didn't know. I got time to think about the late Natsume outside of the Fridays we agreed on. It felt as if there were more colors on the palette. I was able to have different perspectives even on the roads I usually walked on. The paths I thought were familiar looked like a part of a different world. I prayed to the morning sun that these days would never end. Oh God,
You're the only one who can change this story.
Natsume, thank you for calling out to me back then. Would you keep making more memories with me after this? That's probably not something I should say on the 3rd week. but I wanted to thank you before it was over. P.S. I'm really looking forward to the Tokyo Tower trip.
Suo Kato's end. Oh my god, I became like the most cursed. Ooh, I shot someone. Or not, Natsume did. Bam! Dang. He looks savage. Oh man, I freaking... No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I forgot to open something again.
I won't let this end. I don't care if this is just my ego. This is a story for me, and it's mine alone. I won't let anyone tell me what to do with it, or let it end in a way I don't like. Now tell me, Didome, how do I rewrite it?
You really are difficult to predict. I had no idea you had them. The red ink bullets.
If you won't tell me,
Whoa there.
I'll wash the story with your blood.
You're such an awful junior.
I really do hate you so. Too bad, though. My wrist was turned. I'm used to this kind of thing. Okay, just let me take this dangerous thing off you.
I'm at a loss for words.
You actually set a true course.
What's worth wasting it?
Completely overpowering me, Nidome spun the gun he took from me on his finger. He's not there. Suo Kato isn't there.
You're gonna say that even though after our passionate lesson?
The Suo Kato character is pretty important to you, huh? Yes, he's a very, very dear friend. I'll do whatever it takes to break any barrier. I don't care what happens to me. The weapon in his hand was now pressed to my forehead.
You're a funny guy. You help with the boredom, so I won't kill you.
I felt a cold and heavy metal dig into my flesh. Would I help you with your boredom if you brainwashed me and made me do whatever you wanted?
You've got a sharp tongue, huh?
Though, yeah, you're more fun when you make no sense.
This situation is proof of that.
I'm more excited than I have been in a long time. Ignorance sure is scary.
It makes you run without realizing you're standing on a tightrope.
So why did you point the gun at me? Did you actually think I'd answer to a threat?
I mean, they're kind of... Oh, well, he said that could kill him. I don't know what's going on.
I did it without thinking. I felt like I heard my senior's voice and it just happened.
I'm Nidome and he's the senior, huh? How rude. You're such an ingrate.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm not your senior anyways, I'm your tutor.
He once again spun the handgun on his finger before nestling it in his hand with a snap.
With him gone, things became clean and fresh, but I've been starting to feel bored again.
Alright, if you can answer my questions, I'll answer yours and give you back the gun. He gave me a smile. I couldn't read his intentions at all. But if you keep saying weird stuff, I'll conclude the story here and now.
Oh man, I feel like I have to do like a save.
Pretty good deal, right? So shall we do it? Alright, I'm ready. Okay, silly goose. If this story is no good, I want you to try to convince me of that. First, what do you want to do about this Suo Kato? He's dead, is he?
Oh man. I think he died in 2003. I remember that. Okay, I'm gonna save anyways, but I'm pretty sure he died in 2003. This is like a game trivia.
Suo Kato died in 2003. That is what's written in the truths. If possible, I'd like to influence that part and rewrite it. So, you don't have the ability to influence the year 2003, huh? That's right. Here's a question, though. Why do you think that is? Because it's not a year in which the world was prophesied to end. That makes sense. Because it's not a year in which the world was prophesied to end, though there may be some people who believed it was. Yup, that's right. Honestly, both answers would have been correct. Oh. Actually, it's better to look at it like this. It's the fulfillment of both of these conditions that made 1999 and 2012 connect. Though it's not impossible that the years share other things that you haven't discovered yet. I see. But the point is that 1999 and 2012 are the only years you can influence. The story set in this time is no different. When New Year's hits, you stop being able to influence it, right? Right. There were moments like that. Listen up. This is a very important point when it comes to unraveling your story. When did you feel like you stopped being able to intervene with the story? It feels like a friggin' Ace Attorney. It was when... I failed to stop the Pink House members from becoming Mamiya. Failed to stop my friends meeting an adult calling themselves Mamiya. I'll do another save because I flubbed it. I'll save her that one because I got it right. Failed to stop my friends from meeting an adult calling themselves Mamiya. I'll do this one. You're right. I wasn't able to stop the people from the Pink House. It was the story after New Year's Eve. I could observe it, but I couldn't intervene with the year 2000. Aha. In a situation where you could only make revisions to 1999 and 2012, you set it as 2012. Ah, you really are a silly goose. I really can't argue with that. Very well, I'll give you a passing grade. I'll only say this once, so listen up. Oh my god, my freaking phone is going off so many notifications right now. What is happening? Thank you. This kills, spectators. You know that already, right? He handed me the gun like it was nothing, and as promised, gave me an explanation. Using red ink is like applying a correction. It overpowers all other ink, no matter how strong. We spectators can write things without moving our hands because we're made of ink. You know what that means, right? If the bullet kills spectators... He put on a malicious grin and a toxic tone as he whispered. What's a toxic tone? Then you can kill stories the same way. You can kill us. Shoot the bullet. Shoot the book. Alright, let's do this. I checked the handgun revolving cylinder and carefully took one of the bullets in my leather glove. Pure red like a poisoned apple, the shining bullet oh my god, made me instinctively grimace. I swear to god, every voice acting is stream. I burp like a bazillion times. Give me a sec. The pot that I touched let out a liquid that was the color of blood. This tiny piece of metal contained concentrated disgust and death, the bane of all spectators. In my other hand, I had the book I just made with Nadome. I would violate it, right here and now. Oh, that sounds weird. I need to rewrite this story. I took a breath and ran the bullet over the text. When overcome by the red ink, blood began to flow, and the spaces between the text caught fire. Okay, give me a sec. I need to strip off a layer. I'm sweating to death. Okay, that took 0.5 seconds. This book wasn't actually on fire, but it was as if the story itself is bleeding and suffering. The liquid flowing out ran along my arm, and traced the cuff, went up the elbow, reached the shoulder, and finally the neck. Oh, the liquid's like going up him. But this is heresy against God. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, what you will lose in exchange. My throat was burning. My entire body was burning. Oh my god. And the name was burned off. Oh, is he not Natsume anymore? In the cold, dark church, countless papers were dancing. I kind of want to save and see like where like Wait, I just want to check something. How do I do this? Boop boop. I just want to go to the title real fast and see if this is still like part 1 of no, not load. You know what I mean? Oh, nope, it is. It's still part 1 prologue. Jesus Christ. This game is so long. When I took a step, I heard a slimy, watery sound. The smell of iron made me realize that I had stepped on blood. The papers that landed on the ground were stained by a deep crimson. It felt like the book had been thrown into a pool of blood, a true desecration of a story. Even so, I can't let the story conclude like this. I tightened my lips and looked ahead. Oh, it's Mamiya. Looking like a freak. Isn't that right, Mamiya Yumehisa? Mamiya Yumehisa was enshrined on the altar, with the crosses behind him.
I've been waiting for you. I also didn't want this story to end here, you see.
I didn't come back to help bring about the ending you want. This is a story for me, after all. I bared my ego, but he didn't flinch. Instead, he chuckled.
Say whatever you want. But how do you intend to bring back Suo Kato? He doesn't exist in 2012, you know.
I couldn't change this resolve. Still, I had to make a choice. Oh, is it making me make... Oh. I will mix 1990. What the fuck does... Okay, well, I have no other options. That makes no sense, but sure. I will mix 1999 and 2012. This is the only card in my hand that I can play to meet Suo Kato again. What, like split the difference? I don't think that is how math works.
Ah, that's great. Really great. I would have probably done the same in your shoes.
You're being oddly straightforward. Is this all a trap of something?
You're gonna ask that now? After all this time? And even if it was a trap, it's the only way, isn't it? That's why you chose this, even though it cost you your name.
Oh, it just says me. I didn't even notice it doesn't say Natsume anymore. Yeah. I nodded to his words.
Is this really okay, though? You kept that name from the time you had a body. It was part of your identity, wasn't it?
I took a step forward, but the red fluid weighed down my legs. I don't mind. I don't care who I am anymore. That's very sad. My bloodied shoes would never recover their original shine. Even if they aren't friends who came to my funeral, I want them to be happy. I didn't care about myself. I mean, he's already dead.
I get it.
A gentle voice of acknowledgement echoed throughout the church.
Even if I'm not Mamiya, I also want to fulfill the wishes of those who believed in Mamiya.
Is that so? A single piece of paper danced between us like a butterfly. I feel like they're kind of similar, I guess. I raised the gun, fixed my sights, and fired, making a hole in it that spread as a red fire. Wow, literally Natsume is like, fuck around and find out. I'm gonna shoot literally everything in this book. The flame quickly grew bigger, and when it touched the floor, the blood lit up on a second like gasoline. Hey, buddy, want to watch the world burn together? No homo. The countless bloodied papers all caught fire, quickly setting the church ablaze. Neither I nor Mamiya were afraid of the heat. We burned as we watched the fire spread.
No matter how many times you bite your tongue, you will never be able to give them your name again. You will never be able to become special to them.
I don't mind. It would have been better if I never gave them my name in the first place.
Ha, I feel the same way. Nothing good comes out of endies like us getting involved. That should have been obvious.
He put on a rare, self-deriding smile. Still, getting called by my name is nice. So I found myself saying that. I hated this man, but in this one moment, I could understand him. After all, this conclusion was the result of our egoism. We are both so selfish. Within the flames stood the man who felt almost like my complete opposite. I had no idea what was going through his mind, but...
Your name is Natsume.
The draconic tongue of flame brought down the pillar and raised smoke.
Don't forget the name you had from the first page.
Carbon monoxide filled the space, making it difficult to breathe. Gizia! I was so scared. I had to answer so many questions, and I was like, oh god, this feels like a test, and Gizzy is not here to make sure I'm doing it right. Wah! It was very scary. I saved so many times. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna bump an avatar that has been floating around for like 3 days. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lucas Custos. I like how every time I get a follow, I'll jump. Oh my god! Gizzy, you won from the automatic follow jump. That's amazing. Yeah, you can use those points to change your Digimon. Also, I'm a little bit of a sicky Fenway, so it's fine. So the voices be wild in a little bit. You came for their gayest moment ever. Also, a collapsing, chaotic world that couldn't go back to what it used to be.
If you can't use that name yourself, I'll use it while talking to you.
What, he stole his name? Rude. At the edge of my vision, distorted by heat, I saw the man, burning with a dreamlike smile.
All while ridiculing you. You son of a bitch.
When I woke up, I found myself collapsed in front of the church, holding bloodied papers. It's so angsty. I like the one so far where everything's on fire and they're like standing like, I think they're pointing guns at each other or something. Wait, I will find it. Give me a sec. I'm determined. I can say where this one. Where are you? La 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 la. I can never remember how to get back to the title. Yes. Boop boop boop. Where's the CD list? Probably nope, not that far. This one. This one's probably my favorite so far. Gotta do the whole animation. Look at this shit. It's so pretty. What the hell? I'm like, can I paint this like this? So beautiful. Look at them. Look at that shit. Yes. I think that's the winner. Yeah, they're both pretty, but I like that one. Blah, blah, blah. This is the usual church. Am I in the story? Was I able to combine the years? Ugh. The sudden pain in my throat made me cough as if I had inhaled soot. I said soot funny. Soot. I tried hard to gather the reddened, burned papers, but it felt like a lost cause. Oh my god, I don't know who's talking. They get random man voice. Are you okay? A large hand gently caressed my back. There was no way I could mistake it. It was the gentle voice of a friend I'd been searching for. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Okay. The voice of Suo Kato. Well, I'm gonna change it back to his normal Suo voice. Yes, thank you for your concern. I'm okay. He was right in front of me. He was alive. But you're bleeding. Are you in pain? Not really. I should call someone. What's your name? I almost reflexively said Natsume, but my throat hurt like it was on fire. I'm okay. Really. Anyway, I'll be going now. Are you here for the funeral of a person named Natsume? Huh? I just learned about it. If you don't mind, I'll help you get there. So let's go together. He bent his large body so much it must have hurt his waist and supported me as we walked. Showing no care for how dirty my clothes were, he gave me a full smile. as opposed to a half smile. Suo Kato was alive. Was he really, though? This was also 2012, right? What was the cause of his death anyway? Maybe I should have started by investigating what happened in 2003. If you start to feel ill, please tell me right away. Thank you. He just ignored the whole name situation. I had a lot of problems to deal with. But the many thoughts I had didn't stop the funeral from commencing. Everyone's here, the normal peeps. I looked around and saw my other friends, but it didn't look like the Pink House people from 1999 were here. I like how they're just called the Pink House people. Natsume! Hearing his voice as he put down his flowers, I once again realized that the years truly were mixed. There was no turning back now. For my own ego, I'll make them all happy. Wait, Did he trip? Nidome, what is it? Hey, silly goose. Huh? What? The Pink Housers. None of them have names. There's the girl, the weird one, the writer guy, and the normie. He was bending to look right into my face. His expression was in his strict teacher mode. I honestly, truly thought you'd bring back the time to 1999. After a long pause, he glared right at me. Why would you mix the years? I mean, what's that all about? You're making me feel sorry for the story's characters. I've never even heard of anything like this. What about all the time paradoxes, huh? I'm so worried. That's not really the face of someone who seems so worried. But it's not just Suo Kato. There's friends in 212 that I want to make happy too. The friends I need to save from Mamiya. Stop your tantrum and listen, you silly goose. If this Mamiya is making those friends of yours suffer, you do realize that this actually made things worse for them, right? Huh? Until now, because of the World's End's prophecy and Mamiya's appearance that they shared, 1999 and 2012 have been manifesting simultaneously. And you were spectating them both as year X, right? Yes. But now you stack the years together despite recognizing them as separate. Yes. That doubled the points they have in common. You get what I'm saying? Huh? What happens when you layer a thin piece of cloth on top of another? The color becomes deeper and the cloth becomes thicker. That will make Mamiya's existence even more pronounced. Exactly. I will mix 1999 and 2012. Oh, that's great. Oh, I don't know who's talking. Oh, that's great. I would have probably done the same in your shoes. Nah! I don't want to scream in the mic. I once again did just what he wanted. It really was a trap. Stop right there. For now, you need to prioritize Suo Kato. Those other friends of yours were also fine, right? I mean, they died multiple times, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Then just try to focus on that. You can handle that much, can't you? Okay. Anyway, I'd appeared at the funeral after 1999 and 2012 were mixed, which made me wonder about something. Oh, episode 3. Oh gosh, I had to pick one. Okay. Save time. Save for this one. Who do I pick? I mean, my two favorites are on the same side together. Cause of Death, Memento, Who Are You, Children of Mamiya. I guess we'll do Marichika. Right. Or rather, Natsume Suichiro's death. What was the meaning behind Natsume Suichiro's death? Side Doomsday. Okay, so it seems like I uncover a little part of the mystery with each of their little backstory dudes. That's fun. Even though it's like, Hopefully there's not like a lot of crossovers, so it's not like reiterating the same thing over and over again. As the man stood with his back against the church wall, lost in thought, a silhouette passed by him. Yuka, I felt like hearing your voice, so... Hey! Hello? Hello? She changed her number? Man... He was calling whatever numbers he had. Seemed like he had no place to stay. Are you calling someone? Sorry, old man, was I too loud? You love this route? No, why is the heart attack? Is that like... It's heartbreaking. Listen, I just like Marichka. We always love a slacker. I was to say, how is he old man? Aren't they the same age? Or Marichka's slightly older? Being called old man made me gasp a little. Was this thing Nadomi taught me actually working? I still regret never calling. Huh? There's a person I exchanged numbers with, but never actually called. I still can't bring myself to delete the name in the contact list. I'll listen to your memories some other time. Huh? Oh, thank you so much for the follower, Draco Gamer 280. Draco. Oh, yeah, Stabby Goose Game. I still need to get a copy of that game. Everyone, I have a collab on Sunday. I haven't announced it all because I usually only announce things like the day of, or like the day before. But yes, I have a Goose Duck collab. I think it's like, Among Us, but gooses and ducks. Hopefully it's free. Free or cheap. Your boy be broke. Okay, thank you. Listen, I'm obviously so well prepared. Don't tell anyone, but I do everything like the day before or 2 days before. Like, usually whenever Mila makes me collab with her, or I like buy the game right before or like the day before. Don't stabby me. I'm a good hellhound. Obviously. Wee. I stabby you back. Yeah. Also, I love that it gave you literally the biggest Digimon you can get, who is also my favorite. My ad is about to start. Ugh. Screw you, ads. But yeah, your Alphamon, his, fancy version. Enjoy your lurking! Good luck and don't die. Listen, I don't really think there's, like, death in this game. I mean, you just die over and over again. I mean, don't die in the freaking collab. Listen to your memories so... Wait, water. For some reason, when I do Marichka's voice, I need to get, like, the right octave. My voice is like, no. Oh, listen to your memories some other time. Huh? Weird, he was just here. What a strange day. It's not like he'll pick up. Uttering that, he made a call to a Natsume on his contact list. 1 beep, 2 beep, 3 beeps. It connected. Hello. A voice that didn't belong to Natsume came from the receiver. Oh. Hello? Oh yeah, Minato has his phone. Huh? And from below the withered tree in front of him. I forgot about that. That was so long ago. Just as they were at the funeral, the two went to a cafe. Toho Minato was holding the phone so tightly his hands were turning white. Why the hell do you have Natsume's phone? Did you kill him? Of course not. I try to give him the twinkiest voice I can do. There's, I do voice acting for some YouTube channel, and every time I, like, audition, they're like, can you make it twinkier? And I always, like, audition for the intense characters, and then they give me the twinks anyways. And I'm like, well, I guess I just accept my fate. Then why is it with you? Who gives their phone to other people? He just gave it to me out of nowhere. It's crazy that you'd suspect me for that. Crazy? Of course I'd suspect you. I mean, Natsume's death is shrouded in mystery. It was said that Natsume's corpse was found 3 days after he died. Literally, we're on the last part of this game, and finally you're talking about how he died. It just made no sense. I don't really care. I don't even want to know what killed him. I'm honestly not interested in it at all. Sorry. Dude, what?
Right now, I'm just too devastated that it even happened. His cold fingers grasped the phone. It seemed as though he was thinking about why he and Mina was left with so much guilt.
Maybe you were in love. I feel like definitely Minato and Natsume had the most like weird dating vibes. Like they went on some romantic date at the beginning.
Mauling in how it makes you feel won't get us anywhere.
Huh?
I want to unravel the mystery of his death.
As he said that, Morichika Haruki reached towards the phone.
Give it to me.
No!
You don't even know why he gave it to you, right? Then let me have it.
This is something that Natsume gave to me. He raised his voice. His raised voice made the cafe fall silent for a moment.
So what? You're just gonna cling to it forever?
I don't know, but I'm the one who took it, so I'll do with it whatever I want with it.
I'm telling you, that's a waste of good evidence.
Their exchange escalated as the two tried to force their opinions on each other. I remembered what Nidome had told me. A MacGuffin. Yeah, have you heard of them? Even if something may be important to the characters, to us spectators, it could be nothing but a little push that moves the plot. It doesn't matter if the Phantom Thief steals a diamond or a sapphire. What matters is that the characters take action. A push that can make the characters act. In that case, I myself will become a MacGuffin.
So I keep thinking he's saying like Big Muffin.
Excuse me, could you please not be so loud? I'm sorry.
Let's cool down for a bit.
That was just a little push to set the story on the right course. Nothing more and nothing less. And it's not like I have a name anymore. Why do you even want to look into Natsume's death? It won't change the fact that he died, right?
It's exactly because that fact is unchangeable.
What?
I can't move on if I don't find out and understand the reason why he died.
I think he was looking into his death in one of his other routes too. When he was hanging out with Mina. Which I guess didn't happen. Or nothing. I don't know. I'm confused in the timelines.
How else would you properly process his death?
Alright, I won't give you the phone, but I will help you with your investigation.
Oh, this is like exactly like the other one. Like the OG split. Except it's him and Minato instead of him and Mina.
I understand how you feel. I'm just too overwhelmed for it right now.
An investigation? That makes it sound like a job for a private detective. Well, I guess it kinda is.
The way Morichika Haruki's words reflected my own made my heart ache. It was close, but they made it on the right course.
Ad break. God dang it. Dang you ads. Okay, I'll just chill and hydrate for a bit. Since I'm like so phlegmy. So phlegmy. Bleh. I don't know why my throat is killing me. I tried one of those weird snacks that Plotty sent me. It was like a beer drink, like a candy beer. It was really weird. So it was like a powder that you pour into water and mix it together, and I think it's supposed to look like beer and not really like taste like beer. Just aesthetically look like it. Do 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 do. But yeah, it was good. I need to try more snacks. Maybe I'll try one on stream. Get an ASMR, like a chewing ASMR, like delicious. Yum yum. Do 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 do. Sippy sip. When will you end, Dad? 1 minute. Oh my god. This is what I get for doing 3 minutes. So long. So long, but then no ads for a while. It's fine. Everything's fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do. Add. End. 40 seconds. Okay, close enough, you know. Blah, 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 blah. I'll make the story work in a way that makes it... What? I'll make the story complete in a way that makes it work, even if I'm not there.
I see. So he's Natsume's dead, huh? What do you mean he's dead, huh?
You were literally at his funeral.
Within the cold, I watched the smoke rise into the dark night. I suddenly remembered the funeral, the way he burned and turned to ash.
What? Oh wait, am I in Marichka now? A person actually died, huh?
Damn, it's cold.
Hello, Haruki.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Mamiya. Wait for me.
Ew.
Shut up and don't follow me.
Where are you going?
A place brats like you have no business visiting. I exhaled the smoke and chuckled.
You won't get in even if you follow.
Oh, whoops. Jesus Christ.
You won't get in even if you follow me, you know?
Haruki, are you feeling down?
The way she said that tells me she switched to another deadbeat. A deadbeat that's better than me? I ain't having that.
Oh my.
You said your mommy, right? We're going after them. Huh?
Oh dear, Haruki. It looks like the other party is...
A woman?
Marichka's woman. What?
Haruki, why are you here? Did you follow me? Oh, don't mind him. He's the guy I just dumped and...
Haruki?
The woman took off her
The woman took off her sunglasses and gazed at me with the eyes the color of wine.
Who the hell is she? She beautiful. What the heck?
Mayuri.
Is this like his sister?
It's been a while, Haruki. I see you haven't changed much. What? You know him? Wait, are you ignoring me? No, not at all. Let's go.
Niigaki. Oh, isn't that, Wait. She was from the Pink House people.
Wait, hold on. What were you doing all this time?
Come to this address tomorrow before noon. I'll play around with you too.
Okay, well, I guess they're not siblings then.
Let's go. Yes, milady. Why is Niigaki Mayuri here? And wow, she's so different. A real adult.
Ah, he's such a perv.
Now is not the time to be impressed by that, don't you think?
Right. She's here even though they never showed themselves in 2012 before.
How is she here and that other Mamiya here? I don't know what's happening.
It's because you mixed 1999 and 2012. This made the shared illusion of Mamiya stronger than before.
That means nothing before my ego. I will save them from Mamiya. The sound of rolling film. The persistent noise of the projector. Music continued to flow, like a river never ending.
My sins? It's hard to think of a response to that. Happiness was something that slipped...
Jesus Christ. I cannot get these voices straight.
Happiness was something that slipped right through the fingers. But it felt like my breathing was becoming thinner with every second in the past.
It's not like I broke the law, but that's what made it so bothersome.
We'd been repeating this for so long. If it were to end, I would want it to be a spectacle.
Make it an ensemble cast work. Is this Marichka? Am I not supposed to be... Whoops, whatever.
Something large scale that would down...
Yep, okay, it's fine, Marichka.
Make it on some. The struggles of a voice actor.
Making an ensemble cast work even. Something large scale that would downplay my personal pain.
That day I gave up on everything and silently gathered my resolve. And yet,
It was something small and frail that we gave our all to protect. A soul that lost even...
Oh my god. Who's talking? I'll just do normal, Fenry. A soul that lost even that would be left here unable to go anywhere. That way I wouldn't have to bear this shivering on my own. Okay, that's gotta be Marichka.
if this is one of the rules set in that house,
In this cold clockwork town, nobody paid any mind to me.
I will accept it with all the poison that comes with it. May it be as our Mamiya wills it.
I kept on watching a long, long movie.
Do. Oh, okay. Oh, anime opening, okay. Oh, pretty. Bam, 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 bam. Ah. This is a jam. Can't remember if we've seen this already before. I don't think so. Just vibing. I bet this game has like a soundtrack online somewhere. Or I have to pay for it. It's such a banger. Edgy. Not friends. Side Doomsday.
Are we really gonna look at it? I really don't feel like it.
Just do it. Do it.
Don't boss me around. If somebody gets mad at us, it's gonna be your fault.
A maid? There's lots of vids of the same woman. Who is she anyway?
No idea. An internet famous idol, maybe.
Huh? She really doesn't have the looks to be an idol.
Huh? Don't act like you know Mina.
Oh, so you do know her?
Maybe. She's
She's internet famous, right? If I search for her, there, the Cinderella maid. Well, I guess I should go talk to her.
Well, I doubt you'll get to meet her.
We'll go meet her if we go to the maid cafe. The website even displays her shifts.
Oh, that's not okay. There's no way she knows anything about Natsume.
She's got a shift tomorrow. You coming?
Huh? Well, I'm gonna be kinda busy at that time. And I don't care much for maid cafes and stuff like that, so I'd like to firmly and respectfully decline.
Huh? How so? Well, Akiba isn't my kind of place either.
I would have guessed as much.
Toho Minato was overcome by relief. They had many customers on days off, and it was too late to ask for a shift change.
I'm glad he's changed his mind.
Oh god, he definitely didn't. He's gonna show up.
Mina, customer wants you. Coming. Whoa! Welcome back, Master. Did you say you weren't coming?
I feel like I've seen you somewhere. And heard your voice too.
Oh, you too. You must have watched too many videos and got confused. If you bother Mina, we have to ask you to leave.
That's so?
Oh ho ho ho.
I swear I've seen that Cinderella maid somewhere. Damn it, I lost 50,000.
Oh, that's more like it, man. I sure have good luck when someone next to me doesn't.
I've had enough for today. Gonna get a smoke. The memo is... Oh, yeah. Come to this address tomorrow before noon.
Oh yeah, what's her face? Niigaki.
Well, she did tell me to come.
On the way to the address, Morishika came across a strange group of people.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that beauty. Is she a Hollywood actress or still going on incognito?
She's probably in entertainment. I guess I should take a photo. Hey, are you trying to sneak shots of the lady? That's a crime, a crime, I say.
What is that noise? I guess they're like a squealing.
What? Sorry. Oh, you don't need to take a photo. You're already the luckiest you could be today. I mean, you got to feast your eyes on this jewel right here. So beautiful. Thank you very much. Oh, my lady.
My lady.
Oh yeah, today's movie club day.
Okay, I'll just leave and... You actually came, Haruki.
Mayuri.
I like boys who do what they're told. Come on inside. She really doesn't look like she did in the past. Like, her hair color is completely different.
What's with the women?
What do you mean? They're my girls.
I'm asking about this sitch as a whole. Since when were you keeping so many women?
This man's so loud. Tell him to leave already.
I can't do girl voices if you can't tell.
Sorry, just put up with it for a moment.
Anyway, I lost my woman and that's a problem.
Huh? What's yours is mine.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
What you actually meant to say is that you lost one of the people you can leech from, right?
Whatever do you mean?
Who do you think taught you how to live in this society? Be honest with me, Haruki.
Yeah. But man, you sure changed. You quit your job as a nurse?
Oh yeah, she was a nurse. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, I did. It was hard work and too much responsibility for the pay you get.
That is fair. My friend is a nurse. I can attest.
Well, it wasn't because of that, actually. The problem was all the trouble I got into at the hospital due to personal matters. I enjoyed the Princess Kaguya experience, but it escalated and led to the brush with the police.
Oh. Glad it happened after I was discharged.
And I'm sad it didn't involve you.
So, what do you do now?
About the same thing you do.
Oh, so that's why you have all these women.
I'm using money I get from patrons to provide for these girls.
Oh, I see. That's not exactly what came to mind.
I was born with a good face, and so are you. We should both use that to our advantage.
Agreed on that. Then again, you're the one who raised me that way.
Oh, you finished eating?
I'll clean up after myself.
It's fine. You're a guest. Don't bother yourself. Niigaki Mayuri took...
God.
Niigaki Mayuri then took the plate, stood up, and threw the plate in the garbage. One could question whether it should have been used like that, though. What are you doing? What do you mean? The meal's over. It's not a paper plate. It's from a general store. I know, but you still throw them away once you're done eating. No? Miss, we'll handle the housework, so please sit down. It's fine. I shall at least do that much now that we have a guest.
Wow, she is stupid as hell.
We'll grow dull if we just stand around and do nothing. Please let us work. Oh, is that how it is? Well, if you insist.
They were like, please, dear God, don't do housework. You're so stupid.
Thank you. So there. I pay money to shelter these workaholic girls.
Shelter? Seems more like you're forcing them to be housekeepers.
So it's a home environment where you're forced to work. How disheartening.
Let me drink some. My throat is getting whack. Dude, I keep hearing things. I can't tell if it's the song or there's like somebody outside my apartment like yelling.
Although...
Haruki turned around and looked at the girls chatting and working in the kitchen. They all had smiles on their faces, but there was also a certain darkness hanging over them. Most of them have run away from home. They were on the verge of being sold off to the sex industry, so I snatched them up and started keeping them myself.
I mean, I guess that's better.
Back then, I didn't even have the courage to run away. I respect their courage and proactiveness, which is why I want to help them.
And you're doing that by providing shelter.
This is just a perch, a place for them to heal their wounds before flying off into society. Just today, I was visited by a girl who used to stay here.
So it's like a halfway house.
She's a receptionist in an apparel company now. She was standing tall and smiling. Such a beauty. Mayuri looked in the distance, smiling the smile she had when she worked as a nurse.
You say that, but you don't intend to let them go, do you? Do ya?
The nails on...
The nails on the ring fingers have the same light purple polish.
Cute, isn't it?
That's how you mark what's yours. You haven't changed there either, huh?
Those who were marked sure are quick to notice these details.
Me? I don't recall being marked.
I see. Those words made Niigaki Mayuri squint as though she was hurting.
Well, I'm relieved. It doesn't look like you're planning to settle down.
If I, of all people, enter a household, you can see it as a mark of the end. Morichika Haruki and Niigaki Mayuri went to a CD shop.
Dude, I cannot read anymore.
It's been
so long since I bought CDs.
You listened to them a lot when you were in the hospitalized, right?
Well, we didn't have any convenient fixed-rate services like we do now.
How nostalgic. Being with you just makes me want to talk about the hospital.
Well, you look like you've changed at least. You never looked particularly comfortable back then. If you broke away from that and are now living a decent life, that's great.
Yes, I broke away. It might have been a sad choice, though.
I might have to end stream soon. I feel like my voice is like dying fully. Or at least end this one. I don't know. I'm indecisive.
Anyway, classical's on the 9th floor. Do you listen to music?
Not at all. I joined you just because.
Thank you. I'll go for a little bit longer, but then I'll probably stop. I don't know what my throat is feeling today. I think it's the humidity and the rain. It's bad. You should have heard. You missed it earlier, Gizia. I was like, ah, 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 like so bad. My throat was just so like not having it.
She said that and vanished. Sure does whatever she wants, huh?
During his hospitalization, he had a bunch of CDs he liked and enjoyed daily. It was a superb compilation of Japanese and Western music of all genres, flowing in the perfect order. Looking back...
Those CDs weren't bought. The cases had no cover. Someone must have arranged those songs in an enjoyable order.
I wonder if it was Niigaki.
After listening to one song, he took off the headphones. In that moment, his whole body was assailed by a powerful sound. There was an advertisement video that showed an orchestra. In it, the conductor was energetically swinging his arms. The moment he forced the baton into a halt, Haruki became unable to move.
Oh hey, he's a composer now? Wasn't he a teacher before, or like a band teacher or something?
The large wave of the orchestra was washing over him. Why couldn't he move? Simple, because he knew. He knew the conductor. It was his real brother, a man he hadn't been in touch with for many years.
His brother? Did I know that? I feel like I didn't know that.
Toma.
The gentle brother who had burned so many CDs for his younger sibling was now a young conductor, bathing in the spotlight of fame. He looked like he was directing a stormy vortex. It was nothing if not intense. The refined tailcoat only made his ability stand out more. Haruki froze within the dimly lit CD shop.
It's your fault, Haruki.
Oh, that's Toa talking.
It's your
Oh my god, I don't even remember what voice I gave him.
It's your fault, Haruki.
I feel like it was close to my normal voice, just like slightly deeper.
You're the one who destroyed our family. For the sake of society, remember this at least. You will spend your life unable to love anyone. I know that much.
He felt as though the inhaler in his mod's coat. What? The inhaler in his mod's coat was slightly shaking.
I'm pretty sure Mods is like the brand of coat. There is a lot of cool images going on here.
Phew.
I'm talking to you.
Huh?
Could you not smoke at school? Morichika Haruki ignored him and exhaled the smoke.
I met a maid recently.
A maid?
You know, the maid you could see in Natsume's video folder. Remember her?
Maybe I do. I'm not that interested in it myself.
You too, huh? I was wondering what could have Natsume that obsessed, but she was nothing special.
Huh?
Damn, you're loud.
You think you're in a position to say that? You're not any better.
Ouch, damn it. What, you were one of her fans too?
And don't act like you weren't enchanted by her.
Huh? What the hell are you talking? Wait, how would you know that? Wait, did you? Were you following me? Man, you could have said it. You could have had a meal or something. Hey, wait up, don't walk so fast. Why are you such a fast walker anyway? Don't make me run, damn it.
Nobody's forcing you to keep up with me.
As
As the man was catching his breath, Toho Minato's frustration took over and made him say that.
Was I being a bother?
Father, well, Mina is she's my cousin.
Cousin?
Yeah, that's why I don't like it when people say bad things about her. His eyes made it obvious that was a lie. He just cooked up, but Morichika Haruki actually stopped and thought for a moment.
I didn't mean to talk shit about your family.
Why does it matter that she's family? You shouldn't talk shit about anyone.
Well, it's not like I'd be hurt if a complete stranger said something bad about me. They can say whatever they want, so I can say whatever I want too, right?
I don't agree with that. Toho Minato ran a finger along the black phone. Was he thinking about someone who was no longer here? I wonder if Natsume had siblings.
He was an only child. That's how I remember it anyway.
You seem knowledgeable. Were you close to him?
I just knew him for a good while. He was always by himself. He came with his parents, and then just stayed quiet.
He put out the now shortened cigarette on the ashtray, almost as if to try and stub out his perplexion.
I had a brother with me. My brother. So I didn't talk to Natsume.
Oh, you have a brother. Having close family must be great.
Huh? You have Mina, don't you?
Oh, right. Yeah, but siblings are a different thing, no? The bonds are stronger.
Bonds. It's nothing that fancy.
Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna stop here. My voice said no. It feels like I have like a cold coming on or something, which I hope I don't. We ward off sickness like the plague. Goodbye. No sickness for me. Go away, summer cold. Or the start of a summer cold. Could also be because I'm eating like shit. But thank you so much for coming to my little baby stream, my baby Mamiya stream. I will be back again next Tuesday with more Mamiya. Here, let me drop my socials. Boop-a-doop. And the Discord. That's what I do. That is how things work. Tomorrow I'll be watching Digimon on Discord. More Digimon Frontier. If anyone wants to join, I think I'll have voice chat on, like speakers on. So feel free to come out, hang for a bit. I'll probably be doodling. Oh my god. This game is so long. Holy shit. I literally had to take like a 2-week break because I'm like, oh my god. And now all my friends just like make fun of me and they're all like, hey. And they just say Mamiya. They're like, Mamiya. I can only just hear it in your voice over and over again. Like at my birthday party, they were like, I have your voice saying Mamiya running through my head. And I'm like, which version? Which version of my voice? Because I've voiced so many of these characters saying Mamiya. It could be anyone. I feel like it would be Natsume. Like, Mamiya. Mamiya. Or
Mamiya.
those are the two main ones who say it the most. Yeah, that's cute. I feel like they're just gonna make fun of me forever. I'm surprised I didn't get like a birthday present that was just like the word Mamiya blown up. But thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you guys next week or at the Discord stream tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oop, I smacked the mic. The scuff at the last minute. Bye.